Hey guys, this is Eric from ET Figure Unboxing, and in this video we're going to take a look at S.H Figuarts Luke Skywalker. And I'm sorry for the delay, guys. I should have done this guy like a month ago when it first came out. Wait, was it a month ago? But anyways, I should have done him like way earlier than this, and this is hella delay. And most of you probably seen some other reviews already, but here we are, and here's the left of the box, and here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. It looks really good, but then I really prefer them to make another character instead of just making the same character from a different movie. But I don't know. This was an easy pass for me, but I still got it anyways. I would really prefer them to, like, you know, make a Qui-Gon Jinn or something, because that's definitely my favorite character. But anyways, enough of me talking, and let's jump straight into the figure and see what we got. Alright, so here we have the figure still in the inner packaging, and I think over the years, Bandai has gotten really good at just shrinking their package. Like, they can fit so much stuff in such a slim package. It's really thoughtful because, you know, I'm running out of space. But then, yeah, I think this one came with decent amount of accessories, and that helmet thing with the practice being is really creative. I really like that. But yeah, let's jump straight into the figure and see what we got. Alright, so here's Luke Skywalker, and it's pretty standard. If you have any other S.H Figuarts Star Wars figure, you pretty much already know what to expect. They all look very similar, even though they're using a different sculpt. And I like all the detailing, and the quality control seems to be really nice on this one. The last one, it was, I believe it was like Mace Windu. The Mace Windu has a lot of problem. Like, some of the ball joints are falling off, and, you know, they're printing the face wrong. And here, the expression actually looks really good, and it still looks a little bit pixelated. I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but, you know, the technology is not perfect yet, but it still looks really good to me. And some people don't like the color on the hair, but I think that's personal preference. I personally think it's okay, and the details on the belt are really nice. There's, like, pockets and everything. There's, like, the water bottle. And it looks really good. And yeah, let's jump straight into the articulation and see what we got. Alright, so for the articulation, it's also pretty standard, and let's just quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up and down, no problem. He can turn his head, no problem. And the whole shoulder is connected to a ball joint. I don't think he's using a butterfly. I can't really see, but I think it's just a ball joint. And we have that moving shoulder piece from S.H Figuarts, which is pretty standard by now. And here's the bicep curl, and he can go up that much. I think there's a bicep swivel, just a little bit, but you have to play around with it. And yeah, it's standard wrist. You have the ball like over here, and the ab crunch is pretty good. I think he doesn't really have an ab crunch, but you can move the hip like that. So yeah, and this feels really stiff, so I think the quality control really is good this time. And the only downside is that you don't really have an ab crunch. Like, this chest piece, like, this part doesn't move like the well, the previous version does have like a another layer over here which allows you to move a little bit. I'm not sure if you guys can see that because it's black, but it doesn't have that like on this guy, so that's pretty unfortunate. But I'm not sure if, wait, let me check if Obi-Wan has the same design. Just bear with me, let me find Obi-Wan. Yeah, wow, so Obi-Wan has almost the same design. You can't really, it doesn't really have an ab crunch, but I guess that's just the way they designed it. It's just a lot easier for them, I guess. And the leg is it doesn't pull down, I believe. Yeah, it doesn't. I can't really pull that down. It's either too stiff or just, yeah, I can't. But I think this does swivel, but mine's pretty stiff as well. So yeah, it's really stiff this time. I kept saying that. And you can bend his leg that much, and I still don't like the way they do the ankles over here, but you know, it's there, and the ankle rocker, I think you can side to side pivot just a little bit, and you do have the toe hinge. And I think, yeah, that's it for the articulation, and let's check out the accessories. Alright, so for the accessories, it came with a pair of relaxed open hands, and these are really nice. It's really well sculpted and detailed. I really like it, and this is about it. He also came with a pair of hands for you to hold the lightsaber, which we're going to check out right now. Alright, so here we have Luke Skywalker holding a lightsaber, and for you to use the lightsaber, you just have to plug this in, like so. Yeah, so that looks really good, and it's relatively easy for me to get this in, easier than I thought. It has a really huge hole over there. No puns intended, but this is very nice. But yeah, yeah, this looks really good. I like it. You can make some cool poses. Action figures is all about posing anyways, so yeah. I like it. And cool. Next up we have the interchangeable face, and this is a smiling face. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little bit creepy to me, but I know what they're trying to do here, and it looks really good still, despite being a little bit creepy. Alright, so next up he came with an interchangeable head, and this one is with a helmet, and the helmet looks really detailed. Let me just take a moment and show you guys what it looks like. And yeah, it's pretty cool. You actually have to put the face in there, so you can like split this in half and just put the face in there. And let's just check out what that looks like. Alright, so here we have Luke Skywalker assembled with the helmet, and that looks pretty good. And here is the practice drone, and what you do is like you just simply slide that into your lightsaber, and you actually need a Tamashii stage for this. But yeah, let me just quickly show you guys what it looks like, and the detail is really nice on this as well. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, so here's the practice drone, and it looks really good. You don't really need a Tamashii stage, but I think it will be nice for you to have. Well, I really don't think you need it though. It still looks pretty good without it anyway. Alright, so for the size comparison, let's start with the Star Wars figures because I do have them handy and that looks pretty good. And notice the blue on his lightsaber is different from Obi-Wan, so that looks pretty good. I like it. And next up we have some S.H Figuarts Avengers figures, and that looks pretty good. And next up we have some Dragon Ball figures, and that looks pretty good as well. And next up we have some S.H Figuarts Naruto figures, and that looks pretty good too. And next up we have some Kamen Riders, and in case you guys don't know, these are just like Power Rangers in Japan. Well, they're made by the same companies. And here are some Figma figures I have around me, and that looks pretty good too. And lastly, let's compare them with some random figures. I have Omegamon, I have Revoltech, whatever, Vulcan Lock Snake, and I have Ultramon from S.H Figuarts / Ultra Act, and here's Mace Windu. And let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, this is definitely a great figure, and for those of you who are a Star Wars fan, you should probably get this. But I feel like after having the other Luke Skywalker, this one is not really necessary unless you're a hardcore fan. I foresee this guy to go down in price in the near future, probably go down to around like $40. So he is very affordable. And you know, he's obviously very fun. And if you don't have the previous Luke Skywalker, which costs around $90 right now, this might be a very good alternative. But yeah, and that's it from me. And at the time of this filming, I am receiving the Figma Link, the new one, like from Link Between Worlds, and I will be doing that as soon as I get the figure tomorrow, and keep an eye out for that. If you're listening to this right now, and I think today is August 26 or 7, I don't remember, but I will be doing Figma Link, and I will be doing Figma Kirito ALO version next Monday, or this coming Monday. So, you know, keep an eye out for that. Like, those are gonna be some really good reviews. And yeah, that's it from me. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And this is Eric. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.